Yeah. Yeah. From this slide, um, like I'm completely agree with you that the way I think and the way I see the problem, in that way, I feel that the people around me, they are not able to see that solution for the problem, and for that I become very impatient, and also I become irritated on that people, that how they cannot see that small thing which is really um, uh, the solution is there, but they still not see that, and due to that I become impatient and I got irritated on that people, that you are dumb people, you cannot see that kind of solution, how you are uh, how you are being here. Like, let's suppose in my organization where I'm working, so they have also same kind of experience of mine, or maybe more experience than me. But when the problem is not getting solved by them, then at that time I get irritated to that people, that you are having more experience than me, but still you cannot see the problem solution, how that is possible.
See, this is an usual thing, right? When
Yeah.
people will have a lot of experience, years of experience actually,
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't mean the knowledge, the
Yeah.
insight.
Okay.
Years of experience doesn't mean the insight and the knowledge, right? So they might have other kinds of experiences, other kind of insights, other kind of strengths.
Mm-hmm.
Just a minute, yaar. हाँ नंदन जी, सतीश सर नहीं रहे। कुछ कुछ मुझे पता नहीं, अभी अभी मुझे डॉली ने बताया, मुझे और कुछ बताएं। डॉली को एक बार फोन कर लीजिए। So they might have. So right now, whatever your mindset is, like say when you are saying that these people have lot many years of experience and they are still not able to see the solution that you are able to see, then
Mm-hmm.
here is a mindset of a rebel, right? Because you are
Yes.
becoming impatient, because this is very usual, very small for you, but for them it is, they are not able to see. So here you have to be a little patient, saying that you are differentiating yourself in a way that you are doing two things. Creativity, it it doesn't show till it shows, right?
Mm-hmm.
So wait for that time, and while you are waiting, you are learning. Learning what? Learning to be patient, learning to take people's objection, right? Their mindset and whatever schedule. If they are refusing to take your help also, right?
Mm-hmm.
These are the mindsets you are studying and you are learning to adjust to, right?
Yes.
And because those people are also taking some action, whatever action, you can see that those are not going to work, but they are saying no, they are thinking that this is what has worked so far and it will work, right?
Yes.
So this is what fast learner is. Anything else to say on this slide?
Yeah. This confusion that upon that's happened with me many times. Whenever I'm taking a decision, I'm always bothered about the result, that if I go in this way, then will that take me to the milestone, or maybe I will stop somewhere. And in that way, I first think that, okay, what are the possible way to get into the final point. And at that time I get very confused, which way should I take. If I take that another way, should people will blame me? If I take this way, should I harm myself? So there may many kind of confusion which I get during taking a decision.
Here, yesterday I was listening to somebody who was saying, whatever is going well with you, according to your
Mm-hmm.
gut feeling, you
Mm-hmm.
persist with that. You persist with that.
Yeah, at the end I do that, but
No, no.
before that,
Before that also,
yeah.
whenever there is a confusion, this is
Mm-hmm.
the value compass that I'm showing.
Okay.
Before you reach a conclusion, there is
Mm-hmm.
confusion, right? So
Yes.
during that time, you should persist with whatever you are feeling good.
Okay.
Don't think about people will blame you or not. You are thinking about others, thinking
Yes. Yes.
about your own gut feeling. That is what I'm saying. And
Okay.
and the moment you are like say it is you are human, and so you will tend to listen to other people also, and something else you will do. Some deviation
Mm-hmm.
will happen, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So the moment it happens, you are going in a wrong direction. So correct your course and come to the exact direction which your gut feeling was leading you to, right?
Okay. Okay.
And the hack for this is write down whatever confusion you have. The
Mm-hmm.
moment at those moments you have to write down. You have to maintain a journal in which you have to write down course number one, this, course number two, this, and the repercussion consequences, whatever you want to write, right?
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
once you put on paper any confusion, if you put on paper, now you can see clearly what is happening. That is the power of
Mm.
journaling to do that, right?
Okay. Okay.
Should we move to the next slide?
Yes, ma'am.
So next slide is making the most of existing potential, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what work you do. What what do you do, by the way, Ramakan?
Ma'am, I am a software engineer.
Acha. So is it possible, like say, because you are a learner,
Mm-hmm.
it is for you uh, from the beginning to end, it will not be possible to execute by you. You will not enjoy that process, right?
Which one, ma'am?
In software, there are
Mm-hmm.
projects, no? Right?
Yes.
Lot of
Yes.
projects.
Yes.
So
Mm-hmm.
those projects, from the beginning to end, you will not enjoy that process, although you will
Yes,
be
ma'am.
in charge of doing that. So
Yeah.
what you
Yeah.
can do is the first initial thing, the first initial planning.
Mm-hmm.
That one you will enjoy the most, right? So
Yeah. First, planning, and secondly, what I enjoy in that project is my part. That is the development part. And when the documentation part comes, at that time I get very bored.
you don't like that, right?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
So not to put that documentation part at the end, just
Mm-hmm.
keep some maintain some notes, right? Because
Okay.
a job is a job, and a job has some kind of limitation. Something
Yes.
you will be allowed to do according to you. Something there has to be some rule you have to follow, right?
Yes,
So
ma'am. Yes,
the,
ma'am.
the best thing that you can do is maintain some notes while you are developing, right? That is
Okay.
possible.
Okay.
That is possible. So at the end of that, uh, you should compile all those notes and the document is done. Then somebody else can do some compilation and editing and whatever. That will be
Okay.
easy. So
Okay.
do that way. And this is a plus when several projects come at one time. So
Mm-hmm.
handling those projects, initial planning stage, is the best role that you can have
Okay.
in your job. If there are many businesses, no, business is happening all the time, and
Yes.
for each business, like suppose your company is getting lot many projects, but if you are already doing one project or two projects, then they will assign those projects to somebody else, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So what you can do is You can take all those projects instead of planning and think you can do and pass it on to different teams. So for that to happen, you have to rise a level above.
Okay.
Right? So look for that position, maybe a system analyst position or something,
Mm-hmm.
because the development is not your forte. You know, you might be good at this, that, or something, Java or
Mm-hmm.
whatever, but that is not where your potential will come out. Your potential will come out in the planning stage. So maybe you have to become a system analyst also. So look at that. That
I'm a data analyst, ma'am. Actually, my job is to show the client how their data for last financial year, how they are growing and how they can grow more. So I like use my expertise to show the client about their good and bad point for a year, and for the next year how they can like move ahead. And now in my like team, I almost play the role of a team leader, because though I am the junior staff over there, like I have only 5 years of experience in my job, and I need backend staff also. So recently I took one interview, and I have hired one junior staff, the same front-end developer, who is working under me. And there are more two staff in our team, more two employees in our team. One is having 6 years of experience, and one is having 10 year of experience. But still, I'm leading the team as the instruction of my manager. So yeah, that kind of thing is happening. Like you said, that I should be in a planning kind of thing. I do that. I took all the client calls. I like directly interact with the client, and I understand their need, and I make a plan with my team that how they should be done. And I only take the critical development part as my responsibility, and the documentation part just because manager told me, please go through all the documentation, because documentation is a very important role what that plays in a government project. We are working for BMC, Mumbai Municipal Corporation. So more than the development, they need the documentation. That's
okay.
why, yeah, he needs to be pretty sure that all everything is good, and he have a faith on me. That's why he gave that chance to me, and he gave that responsibility to me to check all the documentation and development, like when it is done.
So find out a way that
Mhm.
whatever things work you are doing
Mhm.
during the entire day, it
Okay.
has to be documented.
Yes, ma'am.
Whatever you are doing during the day,
Mhm.
whether you think it is related to your project or not, you have
Mhm.
to document that. Start doing that. Find
Okay,
out
ma'am.
a way how to do it. I think
Okay.
journaling will do. If you uh, keep one diary at a
Mhm.
table and just note down whatever comes to your mind that time, and whatever action plan, so you can start your day with a to-do list, right?
Okay.
And
Yes, ma'am.
that is one part of documentation. Then during the day, whatever, like say the important three things you need to do, right? That is what I'll teach
Mhm.
you how to do. So
Okay.
do that, and those three things will remind you. The entire to-do list will remind you what all you have thought of during the for the day. The next
Mhm.
thing is whatever work you have done during the day. So if you start taking whatever important decision you took, whatever important discussion you had, and whatever instruction you gave, right? And
Mhm.
what new ideas came to your mind while you were thinking about this problem and doing this, that. Every day, at least 5 to 10 ideas come, right?
Yes, ma'am.
For you, those are very important. Those are very important. And unless you write it down immediately, it will go, because tomorrow another 10 ideas will come. And it is not possible for anybody to remember what you thought yesterday, right? So
Correct,
what
ma'am.
you do that thing. So all other things are in line with that because you are already in a suitable field. So
Mhm.
this will be my thing. And see what as a coach you have to develop people's potential, create suitable environment. So by nature you are a coach, right? You can teach people, you can empower people, you can easily train people.
Yes.
So there is for you to move to a higher position, you need to create a second and third rank in your periphery within that team also. Who is the most potential person to do your job once you move on to the next level? Do you do that?
Okay. Okay.
You have to start doing that because you need to create a team for the vision that you have in mind. That vision might not be very clear right now, but towards that you will need a team. Each of us need a team, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So if you train somebody uh, in the second and third rank, that person will become a friend to you forever.
Yes.
So, and this instant action to create knowledge, I told you that this has to be journaling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, any question out there? No, no.
No.
Now, personality type. It says it is a commander and ENTJ T. The judging and thinking type. This combination T and J, right?
Okay.
This
Okay.
is the very dominant type who actually get into the highest income bracket, right?
Okay.
So the highest income bracket is 77K. You are just next to it, 76K annual.
Okay.
This is the potential of ENTJT, right? Here,
Okay.
what is happening is uh, N is intuitive, and T is thinking, J is judging, and this T is turbulent because
Yes.
your tension, and when you judge people you become tensed.
Yes.
So this is 75 and this is 65. So see, these are very dominant in comparison with your other strength, extrovert, intuitive, thinking. These are in less than 60, but these are very high,
Mm-hmm.
dominating your personality right now. Can you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
So thinking and judging is a very good combination,
Mm-hmm.
right? To be
Yeah.
a person in the leadership position. But if this will be the case, you can see, right? Which one
Yes.
is the very dominating thing.
Mm-hmm.
The moment you judge others, you create trouble for yourself, right?
Yeah.
The moment you judge yourself, you like say you create inaction, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And your role also has come there as an analyst and so say this was from the report itself. I didn't do anything, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Just give me a second.
Yeah.
Sir, namaskar. Sir, namaskar. Sir, କଣ ହେଲା ମତେ ଆଉ କେହି କିଛି କହିନାହାନ୍ତି। ସେ ମତେ ଫୋନ କରିକି ଡଲି କହିଲା କି ଯେ ଏମିତି ହେଲା ତାଙ୍କର ଆଡ୍ରେସ ସତେ କଣ ହେଲା ଆଉ ସାର୍ ମୁଁ ଆଉ ଜାଣିନି। କଣ ହାର୍ଟ ଆଟାକ୍ ହେଇଥିବ ସାର୍, କେହି କିଛି କହୁ ମାନେ ଜାଣିପାରି ନାହାନ୍ତି ତ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ସକାଳୁ ସକାଳୁ ଜଣା ପଡିଲା ଯେତେବେଳେ ଦିଲ୍ଲୀରେ ଥିଲେ। ଏ ତ ପରଦିନ ଯାଇଥିଲୁ ଅଫିସ ତ ଥିଲେ, କାଲି ରାତିରେ ହେଇଛି, ରାତିରେ କି ସକାଳୁ ହେଇଛି କିଛି ଡିଟେଲ ସାର୍ ଜଣା ନାହିଁ, କିଛି ଜଣା ପଡିଲା ମୁଁ ଏ ଆମର ଆକାଉଣ୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ ଡଲି ମାନେ ସବୁ ପାଖକୁ ହେଇକି ଫୋନ କଲେ ମତେ। ଆମ ଅଫିସରୁ ଯାଇକି ସେଠି ପହଞ୍ଚିଲେଣି ସାର୍। ହଁ ଗୋଟେ ଝିଅ ଅଛି ଏଠି ଥିଲା ସାର୍, ଏଠି ଗୋଟେ ଝିଅ ଥିଲା, ଗୋଟେ ଝିଅ ମୁଁ ଆଉ ଏତେ କଥା ଜାଣିନି ସେ ଝିଅ। ସାର୍ ଏଇଟା ତ ମାନେ ଶକିଂ ସାର୍, ଶକିଂ। ହଁ ହଁ yes
And if you need to go there, you can go. Means we can.
no, I can't go actually right now.
Okay.
Everybody is there, so
Okay.
so it is our executive director who passed away. Just 4 days back, we were in office. And
Okay.
everything was good, and he brought us Alfonso mango from Maharashtra because his daughter is there, so he goes every weekend to her.
Mm-hmm.
It was sudden.
Yeah.
So coming back to your thing,
Mm-hmm.
so everything is in your report. So whatever I am adding is this thing,
Mm-hmm.
judging and turbulent, right?
Yeah.
Turbulent is still less, but you see the judging part will actually uh, disturb you in the thing. That is what I deal with, right? As a coach,
Mm-hmm.
I deal with your perception, your attitude, your action, and your habit. You know,
Yeah.
the moment you judge, these four things create lot of dimensional change to your entire report, entire portfolio, entire personality, right? You perceive, suppose you get a feeling for the another person, right? Like you were saying, how that person is not able to see what I am able to see.
Yes.
You also told they have a lot many years of experience, still they are not able to see.
Yes, sir.
See, this statement is partly judgmental. It is none of your guilty,
Mm-hmm.
right? It
Mm-hmm.
is just happens with each of us. Like say when we are like say in problem in dealing with people. So here you have to calm down, right?
Okay.
And if you after 3 months or 6 months, if you take the same test, the test will become different. It is not permanent for anybody. This
Yeah,
will
okay.
change. So uh, this along with some report I'll send you, right? Whatever
Mm-hmm.
I have written you. So you will see over a period of time as you implement, it will change, right? So uh,
And
this is
apart from calming myself down, what are the other things which I can do to stop judging people?
so that is what my entire course is, right?
Okay, ma'am.
So there
Okay.
are no thousands of scenarios happen when
Mm-hmm.
when we start judging others, right? And
Yeah.
like say that has to be a continuous process. The discipline has to start from several dimensions. You know,
Okay.
we
Okay.
have our social dimension, we have
Mm-hmm.
emotional dimension, we have our health dimension, parenting, uh, emotional, social, whatever you say, you have life, this thing. Along with
Mm-hmm.
this thing, I'll send you a time management book also. You will see
Okay, ma'am.
how you will change all that. And
Mm.
if after, so what I propose to you is you pose me the next question, right, on this.
Yes. Yes.
After going through all this, and then we can set up another this kind of exercise, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
So wait for 2 to 3 days when I send
Mm-hmm.
you the book, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and along with this analysis of yours, and what I do, I teach is my blueprint is this, right?
Okay.
I teach you what reality check,
Mm-hmm.
whichever person you are, and how you can differentiate yourself, because you are a person born with very different set of abilities, right? Nobody
Mm-hmm.
before you or after you will be exact the same as you are. You are a unique person born with that. Each of us is like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But how many of us realize that? Because we tend to be part of the crowd, right? वो जैसा है, we want to be like that.
Mm-hmm.
We never try to establish our uniqueness, और करते भी हैं तो it kind of brings in arrogance,
Yes.
right? So without being arrogant, you can be unique. So that is the first thing I do. Second thing is, whatever capability you have, like now you are kind of proving that you are a team leader, right?
Yes.
Somebody has recognized that part in you.
Mm-hmm.
Now you want to be a person of innovation, right? For
Yeah.
innovation, creativity, and a leader, right? For
Mm-hmm.
that to happen, you have to do the same thing. Towards that, you have to put your effort, right? Whether your
Yeah.
job profile tells that or not, whether your manager has already allowed you or not, right? So once you establish that trustworthiness, credibility, then
Mm-hmm.
you influence your senior people and everybody else. Everybody will recognize that you have these capabilities. That will take some time, right?
Okay. Okay.
Once you influence, then nobody can stop you from being prominent, right?
Yes.
So once you become prominent, then what? Then what? Stop there.
Okay.
Somebody else will have a little bit of different set of qualification, experience, or capability as you are, and can grow to this level, prominence. Another person can grow to that prominence level, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So a little bit different, but a replacement of Ramakant has been there. He is
Yeah.
introduced now to the system.
Okay.
Now what you do? You will differentiate again. You come back to this level, right?
Yes.
How to differentiate at that level? Right now, you are whatever level you have gone to differentiate yourself. You already you are at this level. You are able to influence somewhat. You are going through this level. Once you
Mm-hmm.
reach to this level, the entire journey again starts from the differentiating level at that level with those kind of people,
Okay.
right? Amongst team leaders, you have to be outstanding. How do you do that? Again, you have to establish some other kind of capability, some other kind of trustworthiness. Then influence with your thing. Again, you reach, right?
Yes,
Again,
ma'am.
you reach, and again, somebody else will be there. Again, you come back to the entire thing is affected by your attitude, your habit, action, and perception. The moment it is different, if your perception is very positive, you are a way ahead person than anybody else in the world. But this is where we get stuck with judgment. That is what I was telling you. Judgment is
Mm-hmm.
where perception is. And whatever your mind thinks, accordingly you behave. Your action will be accordingly, right? And consistently those actions will become your habit. And ultimately it will come to your attitude. What will happen is, although people will not be able to say it clearly as to what is wrong with Ramakant, everybody has that sensory perception as to something is wrong with Ramakant. What is wrong, nobody will say, because you are perfecting ना, you are going पूरा perfect करके चल रहे हैं. So there is nothing to be picked up from your entire behavior, but people will
Oh,
move.
okay.
If your heart is very genuine, very proactive, no, very positive, then everything shows in your action.
Okay.
Are you able to see? So
Yes.
your skill sets have nothing to do with your growth. It is your positiveness towards your vision. That is when vision comes. You know, the bigger your vision, the big you can become. Right? So
Yeah.
आज मैं बोल दूं तो you will not pick up that vision. अभी मैं आपको बताती हूँ अपना विजन क्या है.
Mhm.
My vision is to train 1 lakh people, impacting 1 billion people in the whole world in 160 countries with a $1 billion, not billion, with a $1 billion enterprise. अभी तो कहीं पे भी नहीं है ना possibility. Can you
ma'am.
see that possibility? But can you believe that already I have impacted 1 crore people? Like अभी तक जितना काम किया है, अभी तक I have already trained more than 18,000 people offline, right? And
Yes.
everywhere I have created unique solutions. आपने सुना होगा कि जो लोगों को like say after even 70 years of independence, some भुखमरी नहीं होती India से. But
जी.
I spent 4 years at some place and turned that entire place into a food sufficient place. जहाँ पे 3 महीने का खाना नहीं था, those people were able to sell 4 साल में ही करके दिखाया. So if I can train 1 lakh people like me, is
Mhm.
what I'm trying to tell. मैंने जो कुछ सीखा, I want to train and give that capability to somebody else. 1 lakh को
Okay.
मुझको देना है. If I can give them this, पूरी दुनिया में कहीं रहेगी.
नहीं मैम.
हाँ, so that is my vision. अभी मैं
Okay.
आपको ये विजन दे भी दूं तो you will have difficulty in picking that up because ये आपका एक्सपीरियंस नहीं है. This is
जी.
my experience, but you can be part of that 1 lakh people that I am trying to train. इन लोगों की कैपेबिलिटी कुछ अलग होती है, इन लोगों के बिहेवियर कुछ अलग है. They will be like me. मेरे जैसा वो fast fail forward होंगे. Exact whatever your characteristics are, those were exactly my characteristics also. Not different, right?
Yes
I'm
ma'am.
advocate kind, you are commander kind. So मेरा भी judging and thinking is very high. लेकिन मेरे
Mhm.
other things also have become high after some time, right? So
Yeah.
अभी क्या होता है, धीरे धीरे चेंज होता है. मैं आपको बता रही हूँ, as your experience grows you will see that these things will come up. So मुझे पता नहीं है कि कैसे करना है, but this is what is a magical life is, that is what will be this 30 days challenge that I'm giving you. I'll show you कि सोच कैसे चेंज होती. सारे कुछ पता है, लेकिन if you package them into one thing, then you will see that you have started thinking towards that. तो वो अपना एक विजन बना दीजिए. The bigger vision you have, the more depth you will get. आपके अपने आप में there will be depth. You will not get distracted with छोटा छोटा चीज. लोगों के एटीट्यूड से भी you will not get distracted, right?
Yes ma'am.
That will give you more time. कितना डिस्ट्रैक्टेड आप होते हैं दूसरे के बारे में जैसे ही सोचते हैं ना, you waste time. That is why I have made it part of time management challenge.
Okay.
ठीक है. आप किसी के बारे में भी सोचते हैं ना, 15 मिनट 20 मिनट कुछ तो वेस्ट कर देते हैं. you wouldn't have wasted that time. उसी time
Yes.
में you would have searched for solution क्योंकि आप उसमें अच्छे हो. You can look for solution immediately. लेकिन वो 20 मिनट जो आपका माइंड ले गया, ये परसेप्शन जैसे ही हो गया, खेल दिया ना ये परसेप्शन, ये सारी चीज आपके कैपेबिलिटी पे.
हाँ मैम.
क्या करोगे कैपेबिलिटी लेके? दिस इज व्हाट ड्राइव्स यू. एवरीबडी, हमको पता ही नहीं चलता, और वी आर आफ्टर स्किल सेट्स और टूल सेट्स, और ये सीख गए, दूसरा सीख गए, तीसरा सीख गए, वो करते रहते हैं. एंड हम सोचते हैं कि इफ वी हैव ए बिग मतलब कोई यूनिवर्सिटी डिग्री, फॉरेन डिग्री अगर हो गया तो इंस्टेंटली हमारा प्रमोशन हो जाएगा. नो. आप देखो जितने भी बड़े बड़े लीडर्स हैं ना, हो सकता है कि अर्लियर लाइफ में दे वुड हैव एक्वायर्ड ए बिग डिग्री और समथिंग, बट बिल गेट्स को देखो, ये सारे लोगों, स्टीव जॉब्स को देखो, ये सारे कॉलेज ड्रॉप आउट थे, कैसे हो गए फिर इतना बड़ा लीडर?
जी मैम.
That is because they have acquired something in this set, right? ये perception action habit में जैसे ही आप सोचते हो, the moment you think, your mind takes you towards that direction, right? अभी स्किल सेट पे आपको मैंने टीम लीडर नहीं बनाया गया. It was because of your ability to do something different. That is why. स्किल मतलब स्किल सेट में देखो, आपकी टीम में आपको आपकी जो डिग्री होगी, दूसरे लोगों को भी वही डिग्री होगी, बट व्हाई आर यू ए टीम लीडर? अपना जो स्ट्रेंथ है, वो स्ट्रेंथ उनका कहा जाता है. व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन ए टैलेंट एंड जीनियस?
Okay.
वही है, प्रैक्टिस का होगा, माइंडसेट का डिफरेंस. एक में कंसिस्टेंसी है, एक में नहीं है, राइट?
जी मैम.
that is the difference between this, and there are very small hacks. अभी मैंने आपको day 1 day 2 day 3 करके मैं 30 days को दूंगी, and those things some people will say, उसमें जो सीनियर लोग हैं, they will reject outright कि ये बच्चों का खेल मुझे क्यों दे रहे हैं. कि बच्चों के खेल से आप परेशान हो जिंदगी भर, आपको पता नहीं चलता, राइट?
Correct.
तो ये मैं सिखाती हूँ रमाका. तो एंड these are the professionally, किसी को कुछ चाहिए ना, जैसे फॉर पर्सनालिटी एंड प्लानिंग आप कैसे करते हो, एनी टाइम एनीवेयर, हाउ यू कैन फाइंड जॉब, पब्लिश हो चाहे अनपब्लिश्ड हो, हाउ कैन यू गेट, देयर इज ए वे, process. That process I teach, and for 30 days actually I teach all these things. Play big. This will be something of this will go to this 30 days challenge. You will see people will ask different sets of questions, right? High productivity, trade-off, क्या कहाँ होता है, unavoidable limitations, something. I say these are the things. है कुछ 40 kind of problems that I have listed so far faced by my existing clients, right? अभी तक जो फेस किए हैं मैंने यहाँ पे किया है, बट दोज आर वेरी वेरी डिफरेंट फॉर डिफरेंट पीपल, इसीलिए मैंने उसका सब स्टेप लिखा नहीं. बट फॉर आई एम रिकॉर्डिंग दिस फॉर माय इंटरनल कंजप्शन, इट विल नॉट गो टू द वर्ल्ड, राइट? अभी आपके साथ जो तो ऐसे ही लोग हैं, डिफरेंट लोग हैं, एंड they are coming with it. आपको मैं बताऊं, there is a client of mine who is suffering high skill set, but attitude का इतना problem है. She is suffering because of that. email लिखना है मुझे, email लिख के मैं all the time I tell her कि भाई email, we have written so many emails. अब email लिखने के लिए भी उसको 4 दिन लगते हैं. Suppose कि आपके साथ झगड़ा हो गया उसको, then what she will do, she will think for 2 days. Third day में वो मेरे पास आएगी कि मैंने ये ईमेल लिखा है, भेजना है. तो then I will say कि 16 हो गया तो उसको याद भी नहीं होगा ना, मैंने उसे नहीं, फिर देन थोड़ा सा गाली वाली निकालती हूँ अंदर से, दे आर ऑलवेज रिपीटिंग द सेम थिंग, कितना भी बोलो, you also are repeating the same thing, भाई, if you are repeating the same behavior they will also repeat the same behavior, क्यों नहीं समझ आ रहा है?
हाँ
She is stopped because of email, आप जानते हो, आप बिलीव भी नहीं कर पाओगे, and whatever I
अच्छा
have listed out here, people are not stuck because of their skill set, क्या अभी मैं आप कोई भी प्रोफेशन से बंदा आ जाए, मैं 100% गारंटी के साथ बोल सकती हूँ कि that person is stuck because of mindset, एटीट्यूड में एटीट्यूड गड़बड़ है, इसी वजह से स्टक 100%। एंड दे
ओके
व्हेन आई ट्राई सेइंग, पीपल से कि बच्चों का खेल हमको क्यों सिखाते हो, दैट इज व्हाई पीपल नो they are resisting whatever offer I am giving, but when I speak over phone, I have spoken over phone with very senior people, vice president, इन लोगों को भी मैंने बात की, and they say कि आपसे बात करने को डर लगता है because you take out the inner seed from, उसी के लिए you are परेशान, you know, so
हाँ
when you speak, ऐसा 25 साल का एक्सपीरियंस मेरा हो गया, and over this I have trained 18,000 people और I have achieved very big results, ये किसी किसी कंपनी में बहुत सारे लोग थे, 10,000 एम्प्लॉइज थे जिस कंपनी में मैंने वो रिजल्ट लिया, 10,000 कंपनी 10,000 एम्प्लॉय में से एक बंदी को मुझे कैसे पहचानेगा अपना चेयरमैन,
हाँ
बिकॉज दे नो कि इसको कोई काम दे दो तो ये कर ही लेती है, एंड ये काम, इट वाज लाइक से, इट इज नॉट लाइक एवरीडे काम, इट वाज लाइक पीपल आर रिलेटेड, उनके हंगर का मामला था, तो ये अगर हम कर दें इतने सारे लोग मिलके, देन ये 4-5 साल का ही काम है, पूरे पूरे ग्लोब से, खाली इंडिया की बात नहीं कर रही, एंटायर वर्ल्ड विल बी प्रॉब्लम फ्री इफ ही कैन गिव दैट काइंड ऑफ टाइम, सिस्टमेटिकली वो काम अगर करें, so that is what I am trying to do, and what अगर आप नहीं देते हो ना, आपका रास्ता नहीं खुलता है, once you,
हाँ
आपके पास मान लीजिए कि कोई गाड़ी, राइट, अंधेरा है काफी, रात के अंधेरे में आपने निकला है, आप निकले, इट्स ऑल ऑफ अस आर इन रात का अंधेरा ओनली, राइट, सो
यस
वंस वी टेक आउट आवर गाड़ी, तो हमको कितना दूर तक दिखता है, 500 मीटर्स और सो,
हाँ जहाँ तक लाइट आ रहा हो
जहाँ तक लाइट आ रहा, if we don't cross that 500 meters we cannot see the next 500 meters, कि नहीं,
करेक्ट यस
so
यस
that is how you have to take the first step, first step अगर आप लोगे तो आपको next step दिखेगा, so you don't have to know the entire रास्ता कि उसमें कहाँ पे गड्ढा है, कहाँ पे अच्छा है बुरा है, unless you travel you won't know, so that is what I'm trying to do, unless I travel in this digital space, अभी physically मैं कितने लोगों के पास जा सकती हूँ, how much time do I have, अभी आपने सुना ना,
जी जी
कल थे आज नहीं है, how do you know हमारे पास कितना टाइम है, so if I establish this kind of a thing, then it will be taken forward by others, digitally करने से वो होगा, physically आप अगर करोगे ना, it will not be there, visible किसी को नहीं, so whoever has this experience they will take it forward, right,
यस
so that is the vision I have, and hopefully आपके साथ और भी काम करने को मौका मिलेगा, so
Yeah.
we'll explore all that, so what wherever you are stuck ना, वो लेके आ
Yes.
जाना, then we can find out what next, right,
ठीक है
if you can decide to come into my training, then आपको मैं वो शुरू जहाँ से मैंने किया है सारा कुछ, इन मेरा ऑनलाइन एक कोर्स है, that is
Okay.
every day you can watch one video, two video, कुछ भी, वो completely 30 videos से ज़्यादा है, right? But it will throw out lot of questions inside you, right? अभी उसका practice session तो मैं बना ही रही हूँ, so that will be level 2, 3. So this is all. Any question? आपको सारा मैंने दे दिया ना, जितना सारा promise किया था.
जी मैम.
Any other question?
No ma'am.
The moment you have some question, just get back to me, right? And
Yes.
in the meantime, those 30 days का जो भी slide में डाल रही हूँ, that slide you see, right?
Yeah.
And whatever lesson you have, just get back to me. Right?
Okay.
So thank you very much for the time.
Thank you ma'am. Yes ma'am. Thank you so much for like doing all giving all this solution and all, assisting me also.
Thank you, Ramita.